And now from ABC2, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
Start off Maryland's most powerful radar. Been an active day out there. I don't have to tell you that. If you've looked out the window or just had to head out of the house today for any reason like going to work or school or whatever, you were caught in the rain. And a heavy band coming through Caroline County now with actually a little bit of embedded thunder here into the Denton area. So surprising, but one isolated thunderstorm toward P-Licker Landing here in Caroline County, just north of 2 Johns Estates. Big picture-wise, though, again, just more waves of precipitation, including the western burbs. Westminster up into northern Baltimore County getting some rain and more waves to come. For 4 a.m. in the morning, yeah, you bet, more rain. And same deal again Wednesday afternoon, so wet weather scenarios continuing. An additional 2.5 to 3 inches of rain possible for central Maryland, another 1.5 inches for Delmarva. And that's on top of already about 1.5 inches. So we end up with some spots getting pockets of 5-inch totals of rain. Severe weather alerts limited to flood concerns and flood watches right now for central Maryland, but further south, yeah, severe storms breaking out across North Carolina just east of Raleigh. We actually had some tornado warnings just in the last hour here, and that is because of a warm front draped right across North Carolina. You see the boundary here. This warm air boundary sliding north into the day tomorrow. That edge of warmer air could bring storms to Maryland by midday tomorrow into tomorrow afternoon. You see the contrast, 48 Baltimore, 70 Charlotte. There's our warm front, and that is the boundary that will have the impact, we think, potentially tomorrow afternoon. At the very least, it's going to bring us a lot more rain. Temperatures warming with that boundary coming through. Warmer at midday tomorrow, 67 by 4 o'clock. Some spots could hit 70, though, and that's where we could see some of those thunderstorms. Some could pack some pretty gusty winds. Pretty gusty winds today out of the east in Annapolis, not storm-related, but just rain and wind is what we were dealing with here in the state capital. Big chop on the Severn River, ugly conditions. Dundalk today, tough to see the Key Bridge sometimes from high top CCBC. The rain keeps coming down now. 48 degrees with that rain cooling. We're still in the cool sector, the cool side of this massive storm system, and the temperature statewide reflecting that, still out in the 40s, and that preventing any threat of storms or severe weather tonight. But things could change tomorrow. That east wind turning south, and the gust right now 20 to 30 on the eastern shore. They could be right up in that range tomorrow, but again, generally coming out of the south with that warm front marching in. More rain's going to be likely. When does it all clear out of here, you ask? Well, I think by midday Thursday we get the last boundary sweeping through, and that allows things to dry out as we push into your Thursday afternoon. Big picture-wise, again, just a massive system. You see the area of low pressure out there towards Chicagoland. Again, thunderstorms lining up along that warm front, but also ahead of the cool front south of the system. So it'll be another stormy night down in the deep south with this system. And again, temperatures set to surge up tomorrow with the warm front pushing in. We're going to be right on that boundary here in Maryland, and that's where we'll have to watch for potentially some strong storms, at least on an isolated basis. Tonight, 51 steady rain. Your 2-degree guarantee tomorrow, 67. Some spots warmer showers and storms likely. Again, finally, though, clearing out Thursday afternoon and drier and more pleasant weather setting up Friday into the weekend. Back to you.
All right.